What's the first concert I ever went to? It was Jan and Dean at the Evergreen State Fairgrounds. I was probably like 4 or 5, pretty young. What's the first album I bought with my own money? That would be Invisible Touch by Genesis. Still one of my favorite albums. The first concert I ever paid to go see was Weird Al Yankovic's Alapalooza tour at the Paramount in Seattle. Very, very nice venue. Yeah, that was a really good concert. Yeah, Jan and Dean, from what I can remember of it, was good too. You know, Dead Man's Curve and Kicks. What's my favorite Jonathan Colton song? It's difficult. There's a lot of really good ones. I'm really partial to Octopus, but for some reason he doesn't feel like playing that in concert, so it probably isn't his favorite. But at any rate, I'm still a fan of that one. I like his covers because I'm a cover guy. My favorite Joko song written by Joko is probably Skull Crusher Mountain. It's the first one that I heard from him. I got to know him through NPR, and it was just such a well-written song. It was a great foray into his music, and it's what's gonna stick with me for a long time. Alright, some of my interests and hobbies. I obviously like hiking, and of course being sea monkeys, Laura and I are extreme cruise enthusiasts at this point. JCCC 3 will be our 4th cruise, and 3rd time in the Caribbean, which I would have to recommend to anybody. Obviously I like singing and I like doing voices and, you know, entertaining in some way. Usually I entertain myself more than anything else. I sing for my own enjoyment, so that's part of why I'm doing this now, is to try and break out of that and maybe share. I love gaming, any kind of games. I mean, it's in my blood. Video games, card games, board games, all sorts of stuff. These days we're playing a lot of Catan. Usually it's C and K, sometimes T and B. We joined onto the Kickstarter to get the professionally made board. That's pretty cool. I've been playing a lot of Dominion lately too. That's a fun deck building game. I love beer and wine. My dad used to make beer. I'm also into photography and videography. Isn't this place just beautiful? I love it. During actual Joko karaoke, we didn't have a chance to sing, Laura and I, but that's okay because we got to sit directly next to Will and Ann Wheaton and various other people who are notable, famous celebrity types on the cruise. Sat there and hung out with them, and Will shared his Guinness glass with me because the bar was incredibly busy and he didn't want me to drink mine out of a bottle. Well, that's awfully kind of him. Thank you, Will. We had some amazing fun at both of the karaoke events. Everybody there had a really fun time. They sang along. I better wrap it up. If you want to know more about me, I'm sure I can make another one of these videos. Feel free to ask me a question in the comments below.